Hello everyone! So I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing the new to booktube tag, which was originally created by a booktuber that goes by the name of Between Chapters here on YouTube. She created this a few years back in like 2014, but I think it's still relevant. I think it's great for people who are new to booktube to sort of introduce themselves. And I think the questions are still really relevant. They all have to do with booktube, and it's the best sort of new to booktube tag that I've found on YouTube. Number 1, where are you joining us from? I am from Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's my hometown, and I just moved back after living abroad for 5 years. How old are you? I'm 17. I would be going into my senior year of high school, but I got my GED this summer, and I'm sort of taking a break from education right now. That was a long-winded answer for something that could have required just one word. Whatever. Why did you join booktube? Well, I didn't really join booktube, I joined YouTube, and I hope to have some booktube-like videos on my channel because I have been an avid reader all my life, and I just think it'll be fun to have like another platform where I can sort of relate to people in a book-ish environment. What is the meaning behind your channel name? My channel name is Andrea Jade. Andrea is my first name. Jade is not my middle name, but I didn't want to have my last name or my actual middle name on my channel. I don't know, it's just a personal preference. What type of books do you read or want to talk about? I mostly read young adult, fantasy or contemporary fantasy or sci-fi. I read some classics. And those are kind of the books that I want to talk about. I want to get more into contemporary. I used to read a lot of contemporary when I was younger, when I was like a tween. But I've sort of gotten out of that recently, and I've started reading a lot more YA fantasy. And I kind of miss some good old, rom-coms in book form. Some good old contemporary. Who are some of your favorite authors? My favorite authors are Harper Lee, who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird and Go Set a Watchman, and Cassandra Clare, who is the author of The Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices series. What's the last book you read? The last book I read and finished is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. The reason I say read and finished is because I'm in the middle of a reading slump right now, and I have 3 books that I've started, but I haven't completed any of them yet, so sucks. It really sucks. What are you currently reading? Currently, I am reading Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to be a Grown-Up, because when I'm in a slump, I just like some really lighthearted reading to help get me out of it, so I'm hoping that this will help. What do you use for bookmarks? I use actual bookmarks for bookmarks. I don't dog-ear my pages. I don't use random objects unless I really have to. I don't just remember what page I'm on. I use like actual bookmarks that you would buy at a store or get as a present. Show us your current TBR pile. My TBR pile is so big right now. I have so many books that I need to read that I think I might make just a separate video on it, like going through my TBR pile and telling you about each of the books. So, yeah. Which do you prefer, hardcover or paperback? I don't have a preference when it comes to hardcover or paperback. I just kind of read the book. Ebooks or physical books? Definitely physical books. I have an e-reader. My dad pretty much forced me to buy one, and I never ever use it. I have books on there and I have read books on there, but I just prefer holding the actual book in my hands. Owning or borrowing books? Definitely owning. I don't like borrowing books from people or from the library because sometimes it just takes me a long time to get to them, and like with a library you have like a date that you have to return your books, and with friends it's like you don't want to keep their book for a year, but sometimes I buy books and then they sit on my shelf for like years before I actually get to reading them, so I prefer to just own them. What book or series got you into reading? Like I said before, have been a reader my whole life. I grew up in a family of readers, and I've been like seriously reading on my own since I was about maybe 4 or 5. And I tell people that I have had a book in my hand ever since, and it wasn't like a certain book or a series that got me into reading. I was just kind of born reading. I popped out of the womb loving books. That was disturbing. How did you discover BookTube? I had to think about this quite a bit because I was like, how did I even discover BookTube? How did I get here? But I realized that what happened was I was going through my best friend's subscriptions because I was looking for new things to watch, and I came across Sasha Alsberg's channel, and I was like, a book utopia? What the hell is that? What does this mean? And so I clicked on it, and I was just amazed by all of these videos about books, and that led to me clicking on Christine's channel, Poland Bananas Books, and Ben's channel, Benjamin of Tomes, and those are the 3 booktubers that I started watching, and from there I've sort of branched out into a lot of like smaller booktubers. I kind of prefer smaller booktubers, and I feel like there aren't that many really big booktubers. So yeah, go through your friends' subscriptions on YouTube because you can find some great stuff. What challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? As I mentioned in my previous video, my What's in My Bag video, I am on quite a bit of medication for like mental problems, and some of them make me really tired, and some of them make it really hard for me to find motivation to do things. So I think overcoming all of those mental obstacles will be the biggest challenge that I'll face. Where else can we find you? I always have my links in the description for my Twitter and my Instagram, as well as my business email. But for those of you that don't check the description box, my Instagram is @fruit.child, and my Twitter is @AndreaXJade. And that was the new to booktube tag. I really hope you enjoyed this because I had a lot of fun making it. I have some more book-related videos planned, but I'm probably not going to post them all at once. I'll probably post some other videos in between my book videos, but stay tuned for more bookish videos, I guess. I suck at outros. Okay, whatever, bye.